Hey there, my name is Chris, and for the ETH NYC hackathon, I put together an app called Worldfund. Now, some of you might be familiar with apps like GoFundMe or Kickstarter that let you create any sort of fundraiser or any sort of donation page for any cause you want to create. Now, the problem with this is that these are centralized services that necessarily have a lot of overhead in terms of they charge fees right out of the gate for every single transaction you're getting. They usually require user accounts and vendor agreements. You're not able to necessarily pay with all your favorite cryptos without still connecting a credit card or some other traditional payment mechanism. So let's move over to the app. Now, the way this works is you connect with your wallet. You can use Wallet Connect, and I have that on the GitHub. And so I'm already authenticated with an example wallet. From here, I can create a Worldfund fundraiser page. There's a simple button here that will show you an example. So let's say I wanted to create a fundraise page just to publish more content, and I need more donations to help. Select a category, so this could be any number of categories. Upload some images. So this is what is going to be displayed on the page, and these are all hosted on IPFS, so the user doesn't need to have any self-hosting or have any agreement in order to do this. It's just deployed as part of the contract. And those are just some random images. You need to freeze the title, and then World ID activates and says, okay, do you want to deploy this particular contract? And so World ID does two things. One, enforces I'm a human at the time of the deployment. And two, make sure that the title I'm using is unique and I've only done it once. So there's not going to be multiple URLs floating around for me with the same title or identifier. So if that was successful, I can now create the page, and that'll create take a few moments. But there's a couple things that happen behind the scenes. First, a contract gets deployed on Polygon to indicate this fundraiser. The next step is to upload the images to IPFS. There's some metadata that's also uploaded that represents the frozen agreement. So that metadata actually gets rendered as a JSON object here, and this can't be tampered with any longer. So all this stuff is fixed, including information about the proof and the owner of the contract. Lastly, this fundraise URL would be the one that you share with your clients. So you can put this on your social media profile, and they can simply connect to their wallet and say they wanted to donate to this cause. I could just say, hey, good job or nice job, and be able to do a donation against Chris's fundraiser. And the way that works is it initiates a transaction to the smart contract with the amount specified. You can confirm that. Wait a couple moments, and so what actually happens is, one, a transaction gets issued, and two, an NFT actually gets minted for that user, thanking them for donating to this particular cause, and that'll forever be in their wallet. On the campaign page, you can do two other actions. One is view recent transactions, so I can see here that there were two different transactions that were submitted, but I can also send the organizer a message as well. If I was interacting with a given user, I could start a conversation with that person and just say like, hello, really liked your fundraise page or something like that. And that'll get communicated to that particular contract owner. As for the code, it's available on my GitHub. I encourage you to check it out, but that's pretty much the Worldfund project, and thanks for your time.